Hi guys, it's TZ and I am back with another update. Alright, so it's been a while since I stood in front of my camera and just kind of talked. If you have been watching or following my journey, I'm currently doing my first round of IVF, so I do have a playlist and I will link it down below. And then also, since I've kind of like just did my normal stand-up, YouTube family has grown, so thank you for subscribing to my channel. I appreciate it. I appreciate you all. So if you are new to my channel, my name is Infertility. Basically, I started my YouTube channel just to document as I'm going through this journey, and I wanted to spread awareness as I go. I just felt like at that time I didn't see a lot of women. I felt like you know, opening up about their process or opening up about, you know, infertility to everyone. So my goal is just kind of to, you know, document my journey and spread awareness as I go through this journey. So welcome to my channel. All right, so like I said, I am doing my first round of IVF. So it is June, so this is a current this is a current video, and we did our egg retrieval, and we have 4 embryos that I'm so happy that we have, but we have not transferred yet. So I'll do a separate video. I'll do like a June update to give you all an update as to why we haven't transferred yet and what's going on with that. So that'll be in a separate video. But my video today, I just wanted to tell you all like where we are right now. I just wanted to like share with you all my experience so far with my journey with CNY, and then also my insurance didn't cover it, so we are currently paying for this out of pocket. So I just wanted to kind of give you all like an update as far as where we are, and then like cost wise where we are with everything. So I'm currently doing my first round of IVF at CNY Fertility, and it's located in New York. They have, I believe, 4 locations in New York, 1 in Rochester, 1 in Buffalo, 1 in Syracuse, and 1 in Albany. And I think they've also expanded to Atlanta and in Montreal maybe, and I think they're also expanding other places. So I do just from, you know, being on support groups on Facebook and then also on Instagram, I do see a lot of women that are that talk about CNY fertility and then also travel to come to CNY fertility. But I'm fortunate to live in a I'm fortunate to be at a you know, to live where there is a location, so I don't have to really travel as much, which is good. So my experience with CNY fertility so far has been really good. I got established as a patient, I want to say back in 2016, but we didn't do treatment then. So I was just doing the CNY healing arts where they do like the acupuncture, the yoga, and all of that stuff. But I did initially see a doctor back in 2016. So I believe I got reestablished as a patient last summer, so summer 2018, and I've been a patient kind of ever since then. So I do go to the Rochester location, which is a smaller location, which means that I believe they do IUI, but they don't do egg retrievals or transfers at my location. So I do travel to Syracuse, which is about an hour 15 minutes from where I live, so it's not that bad. The nurses in Rochester are absolutely amazing. The whole staff actually is amazing. I like the fact that when I go, it could be like 10 women in the waiting room and they're like, oh my gosh, like sitting there waiting, but like you don't feel like cattle. So like you don't feel like they're rushing you in and out. Like when I get in the back, you know, we're laughing, we're joking, we're talking. They explain everything to me in detail. Like I feel comfortable before I leave. I never feel like I'm being rushed in or out because they have so many patients at their facilities. Like it's always, like to me it seems like it's always busy. But me personally, I never felt like I've ever been rushed or like they've that they like never spent enough time with me or kind of went through everything with me. In one of my other videos, I remember I had mentioned that the nurse, like she really sat down with me after my procedure, and like she really sat down, like talked to me for a while. And I'm not sure if they had any, I don't think they may have not had any patients after me, but like it's just that extra step that makes you feel comfortable going. And as far as so I've seen Dr. Corley for all of my procedures so far, and he's absolutely amazing. He has the best bedside manners. He always comes in with a smile on his face. He makes you feel comfortable. And then there's never been a point where like I was super nervous, but he has that type of bedside manner where like he's gonna make you feel comfortable or at ease, or make sure that he answers any like questions or concerns that you have before he starts the procedure, which is really good. And then also, also in Syracuse, the anesthesiologist, I've had the same anesthesiologist and stuff, and he's really, same thing, like they both like, they make you feel very, very, very like comfortable. The nurses there, I don't know, I'm not familiar with the nurses there like I am with in Rochester, so I'm kind of biased. So I love the nurses in Rochester, but and it's not my location, so I'm not sure. I can't really talk about the nurses in Syracuse, but as far as the Dr. Corley, he kind of goes back and forth from Rochester to Syracuse. So I think everyone's experience is going to be a little bit different. I'm only talking about myself and what I've experienced so far. Like I said, I am on like different CNY support groups where they ask questions and stuff like that. And I think women that tend to travel to the locations, their experience may be a little bit different. And I think you have to, in that case, I'm not sure how the bond is with the, with the staff members at CNY. I think it may be a little bit different. Or I guess my take on it is, once you work with someone, just kind of continue to work with them, so then that way they know, what it is you're going through, and you're able to talk to them, and they know your protocols and all that stuff, instead of like, calling and then getting one answer from one person and to another. And there's been a few times where I've called and then left a message and then it didn't call back right away, so I've called back. So sometimes you do have to be proactive, because like I said, I just feel like now, and I'm not sure if it was like that also before. I don't think that it was, but now I just feel like they're really, really busy, and they have a lot of patients and stuff like that. So sometimes like if you don't get, so I just feel like if like I said, if you call and you don't get a call back, just be proactive and just call and follow up type of thing. And I've done that a few times, but I'm like, well, let me just use the patient portal. And then I usually answer right away via the patient portal. So I think with me, I think it's usually better and a quicker response when I tend to use the patient portal than to call and leave a message. So that's just my experience. All right, so as far as cost, so like I said, my insurance does not cover IVF. They cover IUI. However, with IUI, when it comes to the medications, my insurance company sent me a list of all the medications that they do not cover. And a lot of times, the medications with IUI and IVF are similar, especially with the injectables. And my insurance does not, they cover the procedure, but they don't cover, they cover some medications, but not all. And all of the medications that I needed for IVF were on the medication list for IUI, as far as the list that they didn't cover. So there was no loophole that I could get around getting my medications covered. The injectables, all of those are not covered under my insurance. So all of those were out of cost. Okay, so far we spent $3,900 at CNY. So I'll break it down and then I'll do the total, because I don't know. I guess now I'll find out the grand total of how much we spent, because I don't know yet. But so $3,900, and I'm just reading from their site like what it includes. So it includes the anesthesia, the retrieval, the ICSI fertilization, the assisted hatching, and then one fresh embryo transfer. And then frozen embryo transfer will be discounted to $250 per transfer within the first year, and then after the first year it's then $1,900. So we've paid the $3,900, but then when I go back, so that I didn't do a fresh transfer, I'm doing a frozen transfer, which means I'm gonna have to pay an additional $250. So $3,900 for that. My medications, so with my medications, I mean, some of the things I was able to get from my local pharmacy, and I believe some of those were covered under my insurance. However, all of my injectables were not, but like I said before, in my IVF med hall, someone helped me with, they gave me their leftover medication, so I was grateful that I got that, so I didn't have to spend a lot of money on the medications. But so I got my regular like estradiol and like my antibiotic medication, all of that I got from my Wegmans pharmacy. So all of the other medications that I had to get, and like the injectables and also the LDN, I couldn't get from my local pharmacy. So that was a compound, so it was a special med that I had to get. So that I went through Integrity Pharmacy, and to my knowledge, I believe they work with CNY for people that pay for out-of-pocket, and they give you like a discounted rate. So total for my medications so far, I've spent $1,834. So it's the $3,900 plus the $1,834 that I've spent. Plus, when you go to do the monitoring at CNY, so they do have an option, I believe, to have it included for $850. But since it's monitoring, like blood work and like ultrasounds, I decided to opt to go through my insurance company to see if they would pay for that. So they have so far. However, they didn't pay for everything. So I did get a bill from CNY, so I'm going to open it now to tell you how much that how much the cost is so far. But so like I said, the last time I checked, I don't think it didn't max to $850 yet, so I'm a little bit under when I went through my insurance with the ultrasound, like my blood work, so for my baselines. All right, the golden ticket. So I'm gonna open this now because I know I need to pay it. So we'll see how much the total is for this. And I get the notification. I think they kind of just send it in bulk. So I get the notification like when they send the claim to my insurance company. Let's see. So grand total right now for like my baseline, and like I said, usually you have to go like every other day. And this is like, how many pages is this? I don't know how many pages it is. So, for my baseline, so for my monitoring right now, so my bill is $645.77. So it tells me like how much my insurance has paid of all of that, and then what my portion is, like the charge, what the insurance paid, and then the adjusted fee, and then what my portion is. So yeah, so my insurance company has paid $2,869. They've paid of all of this, all of my monitoring. So if we add all of this up, I'll pull up my calculator. So we have the $3,900 plus the $1,834 plus $645.77. So my grand total right now is $6,379.77. So see that? So that's how much we've spent right now so far on our first round of IVF. Honestly, I thought it was going to be more because like I said, I knew that, I thought it was going to be more because of the medication. So had I not got the medications, it would have been more. So we're at $6,379.77. So it will probably be a little bit more. So like I said, I'll check back in to give you guys another update to let you know the grand total, but that's where we are now. I still have monitoring to do because like I said, I haven't done my my frozen transfer yet, so we still have to do that, which means that there's more monitoring involved. So I may be under the $850 that they offer if you're paying out of pocket, just by me going through my insurance company with that. So hopefully that, I'm crossing my fingers to see if it'll be under $850. And then like I said, I do have to pay another $250 for the transfer. And then I do have all my meds for my my FET, but I'm not sure if I'll need anything else. But I do want to do some FET add-ons. So those are things that you could do to boost your chances of, you know, the transfer being successful and you staying pregnant. So I'll probably do another video about that later once I've been doing some research about some. So I do know there's 2 that I really want to do as far as add-ons. So I will let you all know about that. And that's it. So I just wanted to check in with you guys. It's been a while. See, my hair is all blonde. Trying to have more fun this summer. But overall, everything is doing good. I'm waiting for, like I said, I'll give you guys another update to let you know, a June update just to let you all know where I am with my journey and why we had to delay the FET. And that's pretty much it. So to all my beautiful TTC sisters, I'm watching your videos and I'm so happy to see all of these these pregnancy announcements and stuff like that pop up. I'm so happy for you guys, and I'm always gonna root for all of my TTC sisters. So congratulations to you all that's gotten that that BFP. So yeah, I just hope that my day will come. I'm praying that it will, so we'll see how it goes. So that's it. And if you are watching my videos and you're not subscribed to my channel, please feel free to like and subscribe to my channel and comment if you have any questions or concerns. Other than that, I will talk to you guys later. So bye guys.